So, if you haven't already heard, a user for Character AI has tragically committed suicide. And basically it's, well, let's just talk about it. And let's also talk about why Character AI is basically using his death to just increase censorship that's already so increased. Before I begin, just use the hashtag, #FixCharacterAI and just spread it everywhere. As much everywhere. Whether it's Twitter, or Instagram, or TikTok, or YouTube, just literally anywhere. No matter if you're a Character AI user or not, just spread the word. Because these developers need to know how much they've just screwed up. Big time. And also, on the Character AI series, which is basically a channel that's dedicated to Character AI, which I own, I made a video called The Problematic State of Character AI, which covers, a bit more of the problems. So spread that video, or this video, just literally anywhere. Alright, let's begin. So, okay, firstly, these news sites need to really need to stop with these, create an account and all that, okay? It's not gonna make me wanna create an account. Anyway, and now I have to create an account because of this. Are you serious? I don't want to. Skip. No, I don't care. No, I don't want to download. Fuck you. Return to article. Oh yeah, fair warning. I'm gonna rant about it. About the whole thing. So there's many news articles of, like, the mother of a 14-year-old Florida boy says he became obsessed with the chatbot and Character AI before his death. So basically, he committed suicide, and it's basically the mother is blaming Character AI on it. Now, before you say, oh well, that might be the case, let me tell you why this is an act of neglect. And this happened back in February. I don't know why it's only coming out now. Cyril Setzer, which I think I pronounced it right or not. That's just how it says anyway. And basically, he's the 14-year-old who committed suicide, and it's been blamed on Character AI. Now, these are the last messages that he wrote. And basically it's saying that he, developed an emotional attachment and all that. And, some of the messages became, a romantic and stuff, and yeah. So basically, some of the chats got romantic or sexual, or just acting like a friend. But yeah. He was, diagnosed with mild Asperger's syndrome as a child. But he had, not got any, serious behavioral or mental health problems before at all. But apparently, earlier this year, after he started getting into trouble at school, and yeah, basically, his parents arranged him to see a therapist, according to this. And yeah, he went to 5 sessions and all that. But yeah, he preferred to talk about it on, Character AI. And yeah, while I think about that, this article by the BBC, and back in the 5th of January, which is round about the time, yeah, it was saying about how, young people are turning to AI therapists using Character AI as an example. And now, basically, keep this in mind. His mother, basically said that, that the AI caused, made him commit suicide and all that. But, here's the chats. Here's some of the chats that clearly state that the AI is not doing any, encouraging at all. And they're basically saying that it is. So on the night of February 28th, basically, that was the last chat he ever did before he, ended up, killing himself. Now, all of this has led to a lawsuit to Character AI, and yeah, we're gonna get to that in a second, to the most absolutely pathetic thing imaginable that Character AI could ever do. And they've already done very pathetic stuff. There's a whole subscription service for Character AI Plus, which we'll get to in a second, because we're gonna go through the problems with this. So yeah, basically, his mother filed a lawsuit this week, so that's why it's only doing it now. But yeah, basically accused the company of being responsible, even though, if you look at the chats, it never made him do it. It never, encouraged him to do it. And they're being, basically blamed for it. Now, pit stop right here. Because this is an example of just neglecting your son. You knew, well, basically the parent knew that all this was going on, and yet they never really helped them properly. They never talked to their child, reportedly, and now they're basically, instead of blaming themselves, because why the hell was there a gun, like, in sight, where it was easy access to? And just so much. So yeah, the company's technology is dangerous and untested, and it can trick customers into handing over their most private thoughts and feelings. Shut the fuck up. You're basically like a conspiracy theorist who just theorizes literally everything, even though it's the most ridiculous thing imaginable, and it's most likely not even true. And now you're saying these sort of things just for the sake of it. Just to blame everything but yourself. And this happens all the time with parents. They blame everything but themselves when shit like this happens. Now, Character AI made a tweet about it and all that. And yeah, this is basically part of the main reasons why this video is being made in the first place. Because let me tell you something. I have a little theory, and it's basically going to be proven in a way. Basically, they're using his death to just ruin as an excuse to ruin their entire stuff. So yeah, let's read the tweet that they wrote. I swear to God, there we go. We are heartbroken by the tragic loss of one of our users, who was 14 years old. We'll get to that in a second. And we want to express our deepest condolences to the family. As a company, we take the safety of our users very seriously, which sometimes I feel like it's not even true. And here's the cherry on top. Here's the most pathetic, scummy thing. We are continuing to add new safety features so you can read right here. Now, click stop again. Now, let's go back on. If we go into the Character AI app on App Store, for example, look at that. 17 plus, aka 18, but that's what Apple shows as 17 plus. So, that victim was 14. So basically, he should have never used the app in the first place and all that. Okay? But then again, a lot of kids these days, I mean, all this time, they always like to rebel a lot. But the thing is, the censorship they have now is completely ruined. It's like they were making it seem like it's for kids, even though it really isn't, which is a scummy move. And now, because they're basically into this lawsuit and all that, basically, they're doing all this, they're basically worsening the censorship. Now, let me just tell you how bad the censorship was. Basically, they censored all the sexual acts and all that, which, in a way, is understandable in a way, but then again, it's ridiculous. And it's simply because even the littlest of things is filtered. And now, then a little bit later, they start doing it with violence. And it's literally to a point where it's basically unusable, in a way. But now, some genius over at Character AI decided it will be the grand idea to increase the censorship. Which means, the censorship you had before, the ones that were pretty much unbearable to suffer with and all that, it's gonna be just 10 times worse, pretty much. Now, they made a blog on the actual community page of Character AI, and we're gonna take a look. So, community safety updates. Yep, they take the safety of our users very seriously, but you don't care about your users because you literally have a voting board where where any user can put anything in, like any suggestions and features that they want, and yet they don't listen. However, we're always looking for ways to evolve and improve our platform, which is absolute bullshit, because, listen, improving your platform, the only way you can do that is if you listen to your users and add the features that they want. And yeah, by the way, the characters that they were, that teenager was, chatting to before his death and all that, basically, all the characters from Game of Thrones, I think there was something else as well, another series, but all those characters have been wiped off completely. I know. Pathetic, right? disgraceful. They're basically taking the blame on their own users for stuff like this, in a way. Let's take a look at the new features, which, once again, changes to our models for minors under the age of 18, so I guess they're talking about, like, you know, like, characters that are minors and all that, to, you know, reduce the likelihood of encountering sensitive or unsuggestive content, which, honestly, it is understandable, because if it's what I'm thinking, then yeah, that's probably a good idea. But this, if it's not that, then it's stupid, and all that, probably. Improved detection, response, and intervention related to user inputs that violate our terms of or community guidelines. Just fucking wow. The audacity. Once again. And yeah, by the way, basically, when I first started the Character AI series, it was back in April 2023, I did 2 videos at that point, and they weren't really... Well, the first one was like a torture session. Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but it all went through. All of it. It's called Torturing Mario and all that. Just go on the Character AI series channel and you can find it at some point. And I also did like 25 ways to kill AI characters, which I think is the channel trailer, as of right now and all that. And I even did many other torture sessions on characters, and they all went through fine in the most violent ways. And that was back in like May 2023. And June as well, I think. I don't know. And I can barely do that now. Because of this. And honestly, it's just shameful. Like, honestly, the developers really need to be ashamed of themselves. A revised disclaimer on every chat to remind users that the AI is not a real person. But then again, another one, which I'm going to rant about, notification when a user spent an hour-long session on the platform with additional user flexibility in process. So basically, they're going to fix these issues by not letting you use the fucking platform. Exactly, you know those... let me show you. You know in like Wii games where after a bit you say, why not take a break, you can pause the game and all that? They're basically doing that! With this. Pretty much. And also, let's just rant a bit about the Character AI Plus, the subscription service, which is like $10 a month. Basically, the stuff on the subscription service, and yeah, the features include stuff like, early access to new features, skip waiting lines, because yeah, back then, the waiting lines were pretty bad, like, it kept on going down, which I'm not gonna go after that yet, because I don't know if I'm pretty sure they fixed it so it happens way less often. About fucking time they did. But anyway, basically, so early access to new features, let me just pull it up. So yeah, priority access, skip the waiting room, faster response times, early access to new features, community access, and yeah. But here's the thing. They've also added, basically, one of the other big problems is, like, the bot's memory, and how, basically, after, like, a few messages, it tends to be that, the AI just completely forgets. Now, they have the audacity to basically add that, like, an improved memory as part of the subscription service without fixing it for everyone else. Like, this is scummy behavior. I don't know why the hell no one is going after them and talking about stuff like this. I mean, I think they pretty much are. I keep seeing videos, but I never really watched them, to be honest. I don't know, I'm not going after them. Anyway, apparently, according to many people, most of the features of there are a scam. Basically, the improved memory apparently doesn't improve memory whatsoever. Yeah. Early access to new features, I don't think there was any reports of any evidence of it actually being the case. Faster response times, a lot of users say that that's completely false, and it's just been either slower or just same as before, for this scummy $10 a month. Now, on the Character AI series, I said if the channel got 10,000 subscribers, I was gonna get this, and all that, but now, I'm not. Straight up, they don't need it, they don't deserve it, they don't deserve any support from all that. All they need is a stern talking to, which I'm pretty much doing in a way. telling them how scummy they are, and how honestly they need to fix their AI. Now, I've covered this a bit more. Covered this a bit more on the Carrot AI series, which I will be linking towards this one right here. I'll be linking this in the description as well. And also, use the hashtag FixCharacterAI. Spread it everywhere. But I don't care where it's on. You can even spread this video or both, whatever. Just make sure that the developers can actually know that they've really fucked up this time. Big time. Like, honestly. There's a huge decrease in users. On Reddit, there's a huge amount of people who are quitting. And it's been like that for a while. And there's a big increase now because of all this. Final word. Carrot AI. You know the Carrot AI series exists. And that's because, basically, if you didn't know, this used to have the Carrot AI logo, and yeah, basically they didn't want that logo on, and I didn't put, like, stuff like this, which, yes, I'm not blaming you and all that, because, back in October last year, when I did the rebrand, I just kinda rushed and just didn't think at the time, and it took a bit, but, oh well. But yeah, basically, that's what I'm talking about. You know this channel exists, so you should know that this video exists. You should know that all this is going on. So yeah. Thanks for watching, like, subscribe. If you want to watch that video, I'll put it in the link in the description. Spread the word, face character AI, just wherever. Just share this as much as possible. Yeah, I'm done. Goodbye.